Hey guys, Jedi270 here. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at my XDM thinking, oh crap, he's going to talk about this gun again. Well, last night I was talking to my good friend Pussy Lover on Facebook, and we got into this discussion about what my next pistol purchase will be. And I told him it will more than likely be the 3.8 version of this XDM 4.5. And the reason being is I want a backup to my backup, and I want the guns to be able to accept the same magazines across the board. So that way I'm not reaching around Glock mags, XDM mags. So I did tell him that eventually I will buy the G17 or G18C, and then I will purchase the G26C to do the same role. You guys have seen my accuracy test on the WE High Power on my channel, and I'm shooting at a 12-inch soda can about 45 to 50 feet away. We all know the scale of a soda can. It's not very big. I mean, it's like maybe, a third of a human head in width and height. So you figure at that scale of distance on that small of a target, you're going to hit your target at 100 feet. No doubt about it. Now you have to wonder whether or not this gun's got enough ass to put that BB downrange, and it damn sure does. Guys, this gun right here on this table is over a year old. It is completely bone stock from the day I bought it from Evic in the two-piece set. And I got to tell you, there's no flaws, no hiccups, no jams, no failures, no leaks. People talk about this pin vibrating loose and this pin coming out. Guys, it's polymer. Even if they put a higher bore pin in here, it's still going to eventually work its way out. So you just got to keep your eye on it. This one here actually is a little bit easier to keep an eye on because it's always in your line of sight and you can feel it with your thumb. This gun is 100% faithful to the real steel as far as its size. WE does 1-to-1 scale in almost everything they do. And it's one of the most affordable 1-to-1 scale weapons out there in the airsoft market, period. If you want an Inakatsu to get that 1-to-1 scale, you're going to pay $1,100 for it. If you get a B grade, it's not even made by Inakatsu. It's made by some other company for Inakatsu. I think that company is called Taiwan Deer that makes the Inakatsu B grade. But getting off topic, Inakatsu is out of production. So if you're going to buy one, you're going to pay a lot more than what you would have paid for it, say, 6-7 months ago, because the guys who own them, they're not wanting to turn them loose. And I will tell you right now, as I'm standing here, this pistol with the XDM and the 4.5 and the XDM 40 etched into this slide, you're not going to buy it from me for less than $150. Why? Because WE does not sell this traded version anymore in the United States. If you go to Evic, you're going to be buying the slick-sided version. They do show pictures of the 3.8 with etching, and I thought, okay, I could buy it from them, but then I'm only getting one magazine. If I go to eHobby Asia, I can buy the 3.8 version, be guaranteed to get these markings, and on top of that, it comes with the 2 magazines that WE intended, a 24 round and a 16 round. So I'll pay a little bit more in shipping to get that extra magazine. Here's what happens. When Evic or another retailer sells you this gun in 2 pieces, it comes in just like you see it, with its 2 magazines. The magazines go into the smaller magazine goes into another bin, or the bigger magazine in this case goes into another bin. Your magazine and your frame go into a bin, and your slide goes into a bin. So when you buy them, they wrap it up in bubble wrap, both of them. They'll take the manual from the box, put that in your box, and ship it. You put it together. Where does your other magazine go? Well, it goes in their stock, and they sell it to somebody else. Why? Well, I'm not going to let them do that to me. I want the 2 magazines that James Chan and the good friends at WE intended me to have. So I'll get mine from eHobby Asia. One of the things about WE in the past has been its finish has not been great. This thing has been in and out of the Tornado holster. It's been in and out of the Serpa. You can see right up there next to the muzzle, there's a little bit of paint gone. There's a little bit here on the slide release. There's a little bit of wear there on both of the mag releases on both sides. That's not bad after a year. And guys, I'm telling you, I've put this thing through its test. I'm serious. I've put it to its limits. I've pushed it. But the thing about this gun is it has no limit. I've had it for almost over a year, and it still hasn't reached its limit yet. So, to me, this right here is the epitome of WE turning over a new leaf, turning over a new page in its manufacturing processes, stepping up their game, literally stepping up their game 2 steps at a time, knocking it out of the park, not looking back, just absolutely going forward. And I really see WE catching up to or surpassing KWA in the future. This gun is to WE as the MP7 is to KWA, the USP is to KWA, or this gun is to TM. Okay, this is their signature gun, in my opinion. This is showing WE as a force to be reckoned with. I have seen nothing but stellar product coming out of Taiwan with this company. Another thing, you see them on the Facebook pages. You see James on the forums. They listen to you. They put out more guns than any other company per year. And they do it quickly. Sometimes we have to wait a little bit longer. But hey, they got to iron out their bugs too, right? So let's talk about the real steel. Real steel, like I said, is Croatia. If I'm saying that right, I don't know. Please don't kill me for it. HS Product was the manufacturer of the XDM when Springfield picked up the licensing. But one of the things about this gun is its ergonomics, which is very clearly stated here. You have the very deep etching in your front strap in the front of your grip and on your back strap, which 3 are included. Okay, you have a very light weight there on your grip safety. And the way it's ergonomically set up, you can reach that mag well, that mag release with your firing hand without moving from your firing grip, which is important. Very important to me. Another thing is, your magazine is very well constructed, has a very large reservoir on it, and you can get about 2 to maybe 3, 2.5, maybe 3 mags of BBs out of this thing and 1 charge of gas. On the bottom it says 40 Smith & Wesson, 16 round, which is what the real steel is. I have no idea whether or not the serial numbers are, what's the word I'm looking for? The serial numbers are the same. I'm pretty sure they are, because the serial number on the bottom right here is the same as the serial number that's written here on the slide. And I know for a fact that this gun did not come together in a match set. Simply by the way I bought it. I know for a fact. So I would say that it pretty much leans to the knowledge of the serial numbers are not unique. I don't really care about that. If you look real closely, this is a true ambidextrous weapon. You have this large oval right here and a smaller oval here, and even further, you can see it in the sunlight, it goes a little deeper there. This is for the fatty, meaty part of your thumb. It just naturally sets in there and it feels really good. On the other side, you have the same cutouts, and your hand just naturally goes. Finger off the trigger position right there, and that cover down where you would never have your finger on the trigger, it just naturally lays in there, and it feels oh so good. And it's on both sides, so if you're a southpaw, you get the same treatment. Your gun will come with white dots versus these yellow. I have done these in night sights with phosphorus paint. The 3.8 on eHobby Asia shows them as being a yellow color, so I'm pretty much sure that they've done the phosphorus paint there. Up here, you have this gorgeous etching right here, and on both sides of the weapon. Now, to be honest with you, this could be done one of 3 ways. It could either be in the molding process, it could be laser etched with a YAG laser. It's Y-A-G, Yankee Alpha Golf, okay? A YAG laser will cut deeper into steel and metals than a regular, say, 4,000 watt. A 4,000 watt laser is what you normally see on GMP fantasy trademark bodies where everything's white, or like the KWA LM4 and that sort of thing. So I'm pretty much leaning towards staying in that price range, that this is more than likely done in the molding process. It can also be CNC etched, which is not as expensive for them to do nowadays, but then again, when you think about the amount of these that go through an assembly line, I'm leaning more towards the speed of it doing in the molding process. This is modeled after, like I said, the original Real Steel XDM, which was a striker fired pistol. When this pistol is racked, this striker comes out. Also, you have a loaded round indicator, which is always in this position. It's just there for looks. So when you rack this slide, okay, and there is a round in that chamber, your striker comes up. Now, everything, like I said, on the fire controls is ambidextrous with the exception of the slide release, which is on this side. No big deal, right? Because once this pistol is racked back, okay, you lefties, all you got to do is pull it back and release it, okay? So there you go. Make sure that that BB is still down in there. Okay, no, it rolled out, so we're good to go there. But, you know, it's just an incredible gun, guys. I mean, it's very well built. It's, like I said, it's been over a year, and I've had no hiccups, no flaws, nothing. The paint, to be honest, I mean, right there, the proof is in the pudding. You see how minimal it is. And we're talking about it going in and out of a Kydex holster. Nothing in there as far as felt or anything to soften the blow. It just does that well. I mean, this is the epitome of WE and where they're going nowadays. So why not pick one up? Try it out. Some people will say it's an ugly gun. And then again, some people say it's an exact internal copy to the TM. Okay, is that a bad thing? No, but a lot of people tend to knock WE for cloning other guns, more expensive guns. If this is a complete clone on the inside to a TM, what's the problem with that? Absolutely nothing. And I'm sure it probably is because your TM mags are completely compatible with WE mags and vice versa. So if it's a total complete clone of a higher end gun, why not get that manufacturing quality for a less of a price? Guys, it's an awesome pistol. I cannot wait to get the 3.8 and put it into play in my loadout. I absolutely can't wait to get my hands on, y'all know I'm not a big Glock fan, but I cannot wait to get my hands on the G18 or it'll more likely be the G17. And I have a friend who can port the slide on top for me on the 17 to make it like a C. Because I don't really need full automatic in a pistol. I just don't. Because it goes completely out of the realm of what I'm using the pistol for in the first place. Oh, one more thing. When you take this gun down, you rack the slide all the way back. You don't have to line crap up. You don't have to line up holes. You don't have to hold pressure. Lock it back. Swivel this down. Release that. Comes right off. Also, your hop-up unit is directly where most WE pistols are. It's the wheel type. It's right in the slide. And it is tight. I will forewarn you. But this is a good thing because you don't have to reset it. You don't have to worry about it resetting itself in use, which has happened in the past with other guns. Absolutely incredible piece of machinery right here, guys. Well worth every penny. I highly suggest you pick one up if you haven't already. If you want these XDM markings, you're going to have to get it from eHobby Asia. You might get lucky and find it somewhere in the United States. Somebody may have one laying around, which is possible because all those guys who say, WE, I don't want it, I'm not buying it. Well, that works in my favor because if I can find a 3.8 somewhere in the United States, I'm going to get it there because that means there's more of them to go around. So what they don't know won't hurt me. Let's put it that way. But definitely pick one up, guys. If you're a big Sig Sauer fan, I highly suggest you pick up the WEF226. If you don't care about trademarks, pick it up in the U.S. Go over to Evic and pick one up. If you do care about trademarks, go to eHobby Asia and buy the Navy version that's fully trademarked and CNC etched. It's an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous gun. Unreal. You lay it on a table next to the real steel, you cannot tell the difference. It is absolutely incredible. You get high function, high quality, high gorgeousness, and you get it for under $100. Psh, I'm a WE man. I want to tell you that right now. I do not like USPs, so therefore I will not own a KWA or a TM USP. I just don't like them. When it comes to Heckler & Co., I like the MP7, I like the 416, I like the 417s, and I like the MP5 SD6s. When it comes to their handguns, the USPs, I have nothing for them. I have actually been out to the range and had a guy hand me his, and you shake it and it rattles like a baby rattle. When you take my 220-45 SIG out of my holster, no rattle. So when something rattles around in my hand, and then again, somebody out there might say, Jedi, you're a freaking idiot because mine doesn't rattle. Oh, well, I don't care. That one rattled, spoiled me to it, don't want it. So, guys, pick this gun up if you haven't already. Please get it while you can. You will not be disappointed in this pistol, and it will definitely make you a happy camper in the WE camp. Thank you so very much for watching. God bless you all. Thank all my loyal subscribers for standing by me in this past little bit and this little unpleasantness that I've had lately. I hope and pray I'm around for many more years to come. And you guys have a great one. Thanks for watching me. Have a good day.